Alrighty, so right now I'm recording into the Mackie EM-91C, and this is basically a revisit of an old microphone here. I actually got a request here from General Red Herring. Basically, he wants to know more information about the Mackie EM-91C, so I figured I'll just kind of like talk into the microphone and kind of tell you what I think about it and to go from there. So it is 9:42 p.m. Pacific time. It's I don't know, it's like just basically a little bit later today. I'm about one hang loose away from the microphone. Hawk on pop filter in front. Obviously the shock mount is here, and I am right now recording with the Zoom F6. I want to make sure that I normalize this to negative 23 LUFS. I didn't do that in my previous videos, but I'll be sure to do that from now on. Okay, so what do I think about this microphone, and what should you know? This microphone is, especially at the time that it was released, is a very unusual microphone. So it was around $45 to $49, so that in and of itself is pretty damn cheap as far as XLR mics go. But second of all, it's very warm tilted with like a little bit of almost like a Shure SM7B vibe to it at the $49 price point. That's really unusual because if you remember, or at least I remember, when this mic came out, think about the mics that were coming out around this time frame. You had the AT2020, AT2035, Rode NT1 5th gen, then you had like basically the LCD 440 Pure, and then you had basically the Neat Worker B2. These microphones were brighter, and it was this thing where warmer microphones, you didn't really hear warmer microphones until around the $300 price point. So microphones such as like the Warm 47 Junior, or microphones such as basically the Blue Baby Bottle, or the Shure KSM32. These microphones are a lot more expensive, but to get a warm sound at the $49 price point, heck, even $45 is unusual. That being said, this microphone has its flaws, and it has quite a few of them. So the first is it does have a kind of a loud internal self noise, so be aware of that. The second thing is basically that it can soft clip. So what that means is you can set your gain very low. By the way, if you hear traffic and things like that, it's by design. I actually opened up the windows and I left more sound treatment around so you can hear kind of what it's around, like what it's picking up. But anyway, in terms of, what was I saying? Oh yes, so if you drop your gain down and let's say you yell into the microphone, you will still get distortion with this microphone. So it does have, it will actually soft clip. So this isn't meant for like really, really loud character work. This is more just for something that's just kind of like chill, chatty sort of thing. So, but yeah, honestly, this sounds really good even when I'm listening to it with my MDR M1 right now, and I'm listening to it. Very warm tonality, very rare at $49. It's even to this day in 2026 to get this sort of warm tonality in this sort of microphone at this price is unusual.